Namaste everyone. Today I'm going to cover Aries rising. So if you have a family member or a friend, or if you're an Aries rising yourself, this video is for you. And I want to say that Aries rising has all of its houses in the right place. Okay, and what I mean in the right place is that Aries falls in the first, then Taurus falls in the second, Gemini in the third, and so forth. So they have a very easy chart to remember. Okay, now the Aries person, they're the most innocent people in the whole entire zodiac. Okay, because since they're the first ones, they're not very experienced, but they have a lot of energy. Okay, they have a lot of energy. They're not really typically old souls like, say, Sagittarius or Capricorn or Aquarius. No, they're more of they have a very childish soul. So as a result, they get into a lot of trouble real quick. They can suffer from broken heads, sudden accidents, from falling or something, because they're always trying. They're like daredevils. They're always trying something new. Okay, it's like life is like a playground to them. Okay, sometimes they can't discern from right or wrong. They're oftentimes considered fearless. Okay, there's three typical feelings that Aries go through, and that is dominion, virtue, and completion. And dominion is when they demand of themselves to do something, not because someone's demanding them, but they demand themselves to do something and they must get it done. Okay, and virtue is when they're virtuous and they know when to wait and when to act. And completion is when they see everything with new eyes, and they're like, wow, this is a new beginning. Okay, I'm gonna start all over. I'm ready. Okay, that's the feeling that they get inside. Aries in the first house is a very proud and determined individual that believes that they are the best in everything they do. They think of themselves very highly. Now, Taurus falls in their second house of possessions, and they need to have the best possessions ever. Okay, because if Taurus falls in the second house, it's in its own element. It needs to be special because they are the best. Okay, Taurus rules beauty, so whatever they own, it has to be beautiful and has to be perfect. And the way they deal with money is very stubborn. They could be stubborn with their money and what they do with their possessions. They probably don't even like to lend things. Gemini in the third house means that they need to be the first ones to hear the gossip, okay, the news. They don't like secondhand gossip. If somebody says something about something and and everybody knows about it, and then you're gonna go tell them, they're like, well, why should you tell me? Okay, you didn't tell me this first. Okay, they have Cancer in the fourth house, and what this means is that they regard their family time as something private and then nobody needs to get involved in. Okay, they want their mothers for themselves. Okay, because Cancer has to do with mother. Okay, and when you put it there, when you have Cancer in Cancer, what it means is that they're very possessive of their mom, and if their mom gives somebody else the attention, then they're going to back off because they feel that they are entitled to be given all that love. Okay, all the motherly attention to themselves. Now, Leo falls in the fifth house, and this is interesting because they need a partner that is strong like Leo. Okay, and the fifth house has to do with romance, so the way they should be courted is that someone should be acting like a challenge, because they don't like people that are easy. They don't like people that give in too easy to their. They need someone that's playing hard to get. Okay, because once you surrender to an Aries, the game is over. So they need someone that is regarded as classy, and Leo is very classy. It has a very high self-esteem about itself. So I've often seen Aries with Leos, and they get along real great because they both understand, pride, and they understand each other. And Aries needs that classy person that they could have as a partner. Okay, and Leo actually describes that partner. Also, Aries loves to dance for fun. Okay, they love music. They love, they like a nice environment where they're known. Okay, Virgo falls in their sixth house of health and routine. What it means is that they're very picky about their routine. They don't want nobody to disrupt it. Okay, they need things in a certain order, in a certain way. They're very detailed about what they do in their routine, and that's when Virgo falls there. If they could help someone throughout their routine, they'll be more than happy to. But as long as it doesn't disrupt them, then they're okay. Now, Libra falls in their seventh house of partnership and marriage. Okay, so what it means is that their ideal marriage partner or business partner would be someone who is passive, because Libra is a little passive and they have to think a bunch of times before they act. As within Aries just acts, okay, with impulsiveness. So they need someone that's quite opposite from them. Okay, and Libra is ruled by Venus and Aries is ruled by Mars, so that would be like the most complementary couple. And they need someone who would be able to help them balance things out and help them to, be a little bit less impulsive than what an Aries is. So that would totally balance them out, that Libra energy. Aries has Scorpio in the 8th house, and what it means is that they're very intense. Okay, when it comes to lovemaking, they need someone who is ready for anything. It's ready to explore. Okay, someone who has an adventurous spirit in them. Okay, because Scorpio has to do with depth. Okay, and in order to do that, you have to be a little bit more fearless and adventurous. So when you have Scorpio in the 8th house, what it means is that they also regard their intimate life very private. They don't really speak too much about it. Okay, although they might to friends, okay, and say, I had an adventure, or here and there, but when it comes to a person that they really, really love, they will never. It's regarded very sacred. Aries has Sagittarius in the 9th house, okay, and what it means is that when they travel, they're the most adventurous people. Okay, they want to be the leaders. They want to be, because Sagittarius has to do with the arrow, so they need to be the ones with the map, the ones that know where to go and what to do. Okay, and when it comes to religion, they like religions that are very open-minded and gives them something to think about and explore. Aries has Capricorn in the 10th house, and they come across as very ambitious in the work area. Their reputation comes across as strong, okay, and sometimes a little heartless, because Capricorn could be regarded as heartless and emotionless. So very often Aries do tend to come off as a Capricorn. Now, Aries rising has Aquarius in the 11th house, and what this means is that they need friends in society that are way higher. And why is this? Because Aquarius has to do with the future, with looking above, okay? And when you put it there, what it means is that Aries likes to mingle with people that are well known, okay? High class people that are regarded to be the finest in society, and that's the people that they like to mingle with. If the person is not well known, or the person is not doesn't have a good name, then Aries might hesitate, to regard them as a friend. Okay. For Aries rising, Pisces falls in their 12th house, and what this means is that they're very imaginative. Okay. And they have to learn how to tone this down, because that's what causes them a lot of accidents. They have to learn how to discern from real and from imagination. Pisces in that hidden house is what creates that blind spot that Aries can't see. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and namaste.